Hello my dears, and welcome to my channel. I am very happy and grateful that you have chose to spend your time with me. Before we meet our deck, I just wanted to let you know about the many ways you can support my channel. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe so I can appease the mighty algorithm and be seen by more people and grow as a channel. If you want to be notified of a new video that I have released, click on the notification bell and it can go, hey, new video. Buy me a coffee. The link is below and in my banner at the top of the page. Or you can check out Crone's shop and peruse my wares. It is still a work in progress and I'm always adding and changing things around, but if you like, go ahead and check it out. Any proceeds that I get monetary wise from coffee and the shop, I don't make a profit off of those. Basically any money that I do receive from that goes back into buying more decks. So with that being said, let's meet the Cosmic Cat Wisdom cards. And this video is going to be an observation of National Hairball Awareness Day. I honestly did not know this was a thing, but I found this national calendar website and it gave me a list of all of these different kind of obscure or not well known national holidays. So I decided it would probably be a little fun to combine certain days with certain decks that I have. So apparently National Hairball Day is observed on the last Friday of every April. It may not be as romantic as Valentine's Day or as much fun as Thanksgiving, but National Hairball Awareness Day serves as a reminder to us cat owners to learn a bit more about hairballs, also known as fur balls, and evaluate the health of our cats. Alright then, so the creators of this deck are Randy Crutcher and Barb Horn, and it is illustrated by Teresa Shishim. I'm sorry if I butchered your last name. And it was published by Enlighten Up LLC on June 24th in 2019. At that time it retailed for $19.99. If you look it up online, it may be less, it may be the same, it may be more expensive, just depending on where you go. And the box dimensions are 6 inches height, 4 1/4 length, and the width is 1 1/2, and it weighs 1.05 pounds. So this is kind of a heavy deck. It does have the thumb indents on the side, so you can open up the deck. It is a pretty sturdy deck. This had a little accident, that was my fault, but it's still a sturdy deck. It does have the title stackability that I look for on all sides. So no matter how you stack your deck or store it, you can see it on all the sides. Alright, so let's open this baby up. There is nothing on the inside, as you can see, and it does come with a guidebook. So we'll just set that aside and we will come to that. Nothing on the inside. Alright, so these are pretty big cards, and as you can see, they are large, comparable to a traditional tarot card. So the dimensions are 5 1/2 height, 3 3/4 length, and the deck is about 1 inch across. And if you are working with reversals in these types of cards, it will show you because of the background. It's just cute. It has 60 cards. So let's go ahead and look at these cute cards. They are very cute. If you love cats and you collect cat decks, I would recommend this one go in it. These guys have another deck that they've all collaborated on, and it is called the Divine Dog Wisdom deck. And from what I've seen, I don't have it, but from what I've seen, it is the same thing. It's got dogs, and it's got the same kind of wording. So it's an identical deck, except it has to do with dogs. But these guys, the creators, are also into self-help. I don't know how much they spend with tarot. It wasn't really mentioned in their background. They're more into self-help. And some of these pictures are so cute. I fell in love with this deck. And there, as you can see, there's different artwork and pictures on each card. That one's cute. Yeah, I know, cats wish they could do that so bad. And they're mad at you over something that you don't know what you did to them, just jump in the car and drive away. Judgmental kitty. I'm sure we've all had one of those once in our lifetime. Oh, mama and baby. Lucky cat. That one's cute. Cat's like, yeah. Kitty pile. And in this picture, I don't know if you can see it, it's got I can do it with the T falling off. Alright, that is the deck itself. Like I said, it's pretty big. And when I got these originally, they were very sticky. So it's, yeah, you could still kind of see that they're still kind of sticky. But with any new deck, the stickiness will go away the longer you use them. So if you can, I mean, they're kind of, it's a little difficult to shuffle them if you've got sort of small hands like me. I don't have really small hands, but yeah. So you're more than likely going to have to shuffle them this way. I mean, you could try the other way if you've got long fingers and big hands. And the cardstock it's flexible, it's kind of thick, but it's good cardstock. Alright, let's go over the guidebook. And this is pretty chock full. Let me show you the back of the box. I kind of forget to show that, but they give you some teaser cards, like most decks do, and a little blurb there. Alright, so the back of the guidebook is exactly the same as the back of the box. Alright, so this is chock full of stuff, and there's let me see, and here is the blurb for these guys. And Randy's background is a teacher of psychology with a therapeutic practice, and his focus now is catapulting people to higher levels of joy and satisfaction in life. Barb, her passion is assisting individuals in their journey to uncover and claim their power, wisdom, and voice through transformational retreats, workshops, and coaching. Barb is a master at integrating science, spirituality, psychology, astrology, art, and humor into every offering. And Teresa, she is a Colorado-based graphic artist who is the founder of Yoga Design LLC, and she's been in the graphic business since 2000. So that's kind of their background. Alright, let's explore this kind of chunky deck. Alright, so they have the Kitty Council of Wisdom. I'm assuming this may be people's cats that they asked for pictures for. I don't know. This is the index. There's no page numbers on it, so it's kind of a pain. They do put page numbers on the bottom, but they don't put page numbers in the index. So they start off with an introduction to your cards, and it goes on about cats, and saying they suggest that you can use the cards for fun, or if you want to put them beside your bedside and pick a card, see what it says. And they give suggestions of how to use the cards: families, friends, teams, teacher, mentors, coaches, therapists, counselors, human resource managers. Although it would kind of catch me off guard if I went to HR and after having a bad meeting with the HR, they say pick a card. I would be like, what? So the list also goes on to veterinarians, groomers, office settings, in the waiting room, because when you go to the vet or the groomers, it's a little tension there, which would be nice to break up the tension. Or speakers, workshop leaders, facilitators, retreat leaders. So they're suggesting maybe give this as a gift or an icebreaker. Alright, so then they also give a little bit of background on oracles and how it could work in today's. And they tell you the cards are listed in alphabetical order. Pick a card, consult the guidebook, or you don't have to. It's all in how you read your cards. If you don't prefer the guidebook, you can still look at the card and go, huh, yeah, makes sense. And also, no experience with wisdom cards, which pretty much is most oracle cards that I come across. You don't really need experience. You don't even need a guidebook for some of them, but a guidebook is nice. And then it goes into the energy of the deck and how if somebody touches your deck to clear it, and then they give a suggestion because it is suggestive. Everybody has their own personal way to clear the deck, and they give you a little bit of suggestion, and then how to infuse the cards with your energy. Asking a question, and then picking the cards. So they go into a little bit of detail for, I think mostly for beginners, because if you've read oracle cards for a little while, you pretty much know about this. But it's nice when a creator or creators put something in there for beginners who are looking to explore oracle decks or wisdom decks. And then they give you spreads that you could choose from. You have your card of the day. You have a 3-card draw. And they give you 2 methods: past, present, future, or obstacle guide where leading. And then it gives you intuitive reading and with a pendulum and shadow energies. So it's pretty nice. And then you can use your cards with a journal. Alright, so now we're going to go into the actual cards and the meanings themselves. And it's got a nice picture, title of the card, and what the message is. And it gives you a pretty long explanation and questions to ask yourself about the card if you've received that message. And it's the same through the book, same formula. It's nice how they give you the color picture. So as you can see, it's the same thing throughout the whole book. I mean, if you really wanted to, if it annoys you badly enough, you could basically just write the page number right next to it, because at least they give you the page number. So there is that. Alright, so we've gone through the book, and in the back of the book, if I can get to it. Okay, then it gives you the blurbs of the people, and then appreciation, which is nice. It's nice when they give appreciation, and they give a little blurb about a kitten rescue. And to find out more information about them, and then there is a sponsor an animal rescue program. And at the time this was released, I'm not sure if this is still going, but they sponsor an animal shelter program where if you purchase this or the Divine Dog Wisdom cards, they donate 50% of the retail. So that's nice. They give you a website to go to, and then they give you other projects that they've done. And that's pretty much it for the guidebook. So let's check out the cards. All right, I'm going to pull a card. Why did I put that back in there? I still need that. All right, so we're going to shuffle the cards, and we are going to find out what the kitties have a message for us for. And the cards are high glossy. And I used this deck a few times, so it's still got some stickiness, stiffness. All right. Disconcernment. Take a closer look. All right. Put this up a little bit higher. Disconcernment. All right. Let's see. All right. Take a closer look. If you pounced on this card, it might indicate an important decision is skittering just around the corner and waiting to be made. This is a good time to stop, be still, and look a little harder, longer, or deeper to ensure the decision aligns with your core values, who you really are, and what to become, and want to become. Things are not always as they initially seem. That's why a closer examination and asking the right questions could be key to your best catch. What underlying motives, stories, beliefs, or assumptions are nestled within the decision at hand? Disconcernment requires observation and the collection of information that leads to a judgment. A reasoned or thoughtful judgment is an opinion, stance, or position you have formulated about someone or something, based on your ability to carefully disconcern. To prejudge is to subvert disconcernment, allowing unsubconscious conditioning from your early kitten days to the catechisms of unquestioned training throughout life to guide your decisions. Prejudice can contaminate your decisions when coming from a place of unhealed personal wounding or lack of information, devoid of critical and strategic thinking. It can lead to snap judgments and striking out at elements, whether real or perceived. Disconcernment helps you uncover your authentic needs for nourishment, support, and strokes, and then to act from that place to capture the goods. It gives enough pause to reflect whether what's before you is merely fulfilled short-term gratification, or is it best for all involved. You exercise and build your disconcernment muscles over time when you look and listen by holding up a lens that looks both outward and inward. Examine both your thoughts and feelings about a situation well enough to be able to rely on your gut and head as reliable sources, giving you the confidence and courage to decide and then act. Other thoughts to stalk. Identify an important decision you need to make now. What does your head say about the decision? What does your heart say? Which will you listen to? List your primary pet peeves and judgment. Take one and ask yourself, who would you be or how would you act if you did not have this judgment at all? And that is a lot to take in. But it's nice that they give you a lot of stuff to think about with the cards. Alrighty, so that is pretty much the Cosmic Cat Wisdom cards. So let me know in the comments below what you thought about the deck. Did you like it, dislike it, love it, hate it? I'm gonna go buy it. Let me know if you do. I'd really like to know if you bought it and if you're enjoying it. Any feedback on the video? Any deck you'd like to see a future video of? Let me know and I will see what I can do. And once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope you will join me for another video. Until then, take care and goodbye, my dears.